What's up? Empathetic Chicken. I'm trying to make this as like concise as I can, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I pulled some cards, not really for a reading, but just to like help me get my thoughts together, because I've been wanting to do a video and trying to figure out how to like communicate just a little message or whatever. The cards, I'll just start with the cards because it's easier for me to put a picture with the thought. So I pull Messenger, the Poet, Reversal, and the Alchemist. So I was just asking like what message needs to be communicated right now, because I feel like I've been on the verge of like some things just in my own life, and I just been having this like higher understanding of what I'm going through, I guess, and I think could be useful to other people if they were to like be able to crack the code per se. Like, I don't know, I don't think we can understand everything, but I think if we like take the reins of our experiences or whatever, and how we're kind of showing up and perceiving them and all that, like that's where the power is. I don't know if I just contradicted what I just said, but I don't even know what I just said. I'm gonna just keep saying. So yeah, this little poet guy is about like creativity and stuff and expression. He's got a little violin. He's kind of dead though, so that's kind of concerning. But I mean, maybe the time is now, because if we don't freaking create while we're here, I mean, only guarantee is death. So this is not meant to be a bleak time, but just gotta be a little real, you know. I mean, there might be another lifetime or whatever, but in this moment, this is the one we have. So can't be banking on something ain't happened yet. But anyway, it's not what this is about. So I'm just thinking that this is talking about kind of like taking the reins of our lives, and like it's almost like our experiences are the instruments that we can play. I don't know if that was a good metaphor, but yeah, it's like with this reversal thing, I'm gonna just keep going because I'll be getting caught up in the thoughts. But it's like, you see how this little skull is like growing these little branches? I mean, it's like, now I'm going on a thing in my head now. But like, I mean, a death, that thing everybody says, a death is not necessarily like the end all be all. It's just like a new beginning or whatever. So like, yeah, scratch what I just said about the time is now. I don't even know. Oh my god, what am I saying? This is what happens. I get on tangents and I lose it. Anyway, it might seem like freaking nothing can grow here because it's like a dead skull or whatever, but like it has fertilized these little twiglets and they're sprouting. So I don't know, like I think even if like we haven't, that's what I'm getting at. I feel like there's opportunity in like the lost opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. But I'm gonna go. What am I saying? Alright, let me just give an example of what I've been dealing with so that I can like relate it so I don't keep rambling. So like, things have been freaking going awry. Like, for me personally, like my moods have been just like, who? No. I actually had like family visiting, and I'm like a loner, so like I'm not used to having people around anymore. I mean, outside of just work, but that's just like, I go into zombie mode and I don't really talk much. Just do the job and leave. So, like, that's different. But, I mean, yeah, family was visiting, and then I really got a taste of, like, group energy again, and just how unprepared I was for it. And needless to say, some breakdowns occurred, and I may have snapped a few times and sobbed a few times. And just like reflecting on the experience now, I'm seeing how, like, I guess I don't like the word trigger, but whatever, the triggers of the situation, like of the situations where I snapped or whatever, sobbed, they had like a lot of, I want to say, it was like gold, man. Like, they just revealed to me like these little nuggets of like growth that I needed. So yeah, it might have looked like I was fucking up, and I kind of was to a degree, but the point is, I was aware of like the higher perspective of it, like how it was revealing to me these things that I needed to work on. I mean, not saying I'm not alright, like, we're all alright as we are, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of times we build ourselves, like, we behave in certain ways. What's going on with his hand? Based on just these things that have happened. I said this in my other reading, but like, we just develop these behaviors to protect ourselves or whatever, like just circumstances when we were kids. It shaped us, and we respond in certain ways now. So like, I guess to give an example, like now, because of like some things in my past when I was a kid, like now when I have needs and say no and stuff, like, and I speak up, I feel guilty and like I shouldn't, and that I'm not allowed to exist or have like any say. And so like now, and I'm kind of like growing out of that a little bit. Like, I'm really seeing how I kind of have this habit of like lashing out like at people and myself. Like, it's really, when I lash out at other people, it's really because I'm lashing out at myself, because I'm angry that I'm like taking up space because I feel like I don't deserve to. So it's this weird like backwards thing that happens, and I know, like, I'm aware. But anyway, like, that kind of happened a lot this weekend, where like I would speak up and voice something, not necessarily like in the beginning in an ugly way, but like the more like the guilt set in about like having needs and stuff and voicing them, like the more that set in, the more the little self-hatred freaking little demon in there tried to like fight. So that kind of like escalated things, like not breaking that little pattern, but I see it, and things were resolved, even though I tried to hate myself like the whole time. It's like people showed up anyways to comfort me, so like, I'm not a lost cause, you know? You hear that, inner critic? But anyway, I'm just saying, like, so that whole thing like revealed to me how I have a problem with like taking up space, and though it like crap hit the fan in order for me to like realize that, now I see it clearly. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what I'm even saying. I don't know if this is translating. I'm just talking, but so I pulled another card. I'm not just keep going, whatever. And the Alchemist, like, because I was trying to get to like the point, like, what am I even trying to get to here? What is it? And this card was like exactly what I was saying or thinking. So like, let me read that just because it's more. Whoa, what's happening? Something flew. It's just more concise. But it says, In the alchemist's view, the world is always in need of improvement. The alchemist transmutes. The alchemist transmutes energy, feelings, thoughts, and circumstances for the better, or at least attempts to do so. If a mindset, relationship, or even the physical world can be altered or outright reimagined, it will be. And yet, not all things are meant to be perfected. Much of the human experience is best left to occur naturally, unfiltered and unchanged, even when the results are unpredictable. The alchemist offers us the opportunity to make the world a better place, but must be balanced by avoiding manipulation. So yeah, I feel like these little freak out moments and these strife-ridden occurrences are like opportunities to transmute like outdated energies and responses. And yeah, I think a lot of times when we react from like that wounded place, it's sort of like not intentionally, but it's sort of like a little manipulative act, just because it's like trying to justify the pain and just like be like, woe is me, I'm horrible, and you know, yeah, it's not the truth, man, it's a lie. So like that's the manipulative part of it. It's just like the little inner critic trying to trick us, man. So I don't know. I feel like it's not like the end of the world if things are like feeling kind of off balance or whatever, because I mean, you gotta know not balanced before you can know balance. I swear I'm not on drugs. I'm just like, I can't speak. I don't know why I'm happy right now, but I'll take it. So yeah, that's something. I don't know. I'm over here learning, and I'm learning that like it's alright to just express myself, even when it's coming from like maybe not the best place. Like, not saying I'm going over here like intentionally hurting folks, like that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm learning that my behavior is like shaped from things that I just had no control over in the past, and so I don't gotta judge myself. But like now that I'm aware, like it's up to me to kind of like alchemize all the pain and all that, and like get the gold out of the situation, like even when it's like shitty, you know. So I don't know, there's just, like I was saying in my video, there's this weird little opposite thing in life that I've been noticing, where the thing that you need to learn the most, like you're gonna be presented with the opportunity to learn it, and it's probably not gonna feel very good. I don't know, maybe it's just my experience, but like I think in my own life I kind of like subdued my like true self for like half my life. And now I've been given every opportunity to stop doing that, so I'm taking it. And yeah, I think sometimes things fall away because they're meant to, and we gotta like work on ourselves. And yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna ramble about that because I'm on my own journey. It might not even relate to anybody else, but I'm freaking going through some things, and I'm learning to not judge myself in the process, and to see every freaking obstacle as an opportunity to rise up, man. I'm going places, and there's nowhere even to go, because like I've overcome the false need to achieve things. Like I'm just doing life, you know, just doing stuff that feels right, and trying not to fall back into the little pattern of needing to be something or needing to prove myself. Because I mean, I don't. Because at the end of the day, you live, and then you die. And I'm gonna have freaking a good time in the meantime. So, anywho, I just feel like I can't leave like this. I mean, what? Let's just pull one more just so that I can, like, say bye-bye. Let's farewell. What's the farewell little message right now for this? Excuse me, whatever I just said. What's the final message? Oh my god, I'm burping and I'm done. Alright. Power! Now if I can find a book. Which dick is this? Not that one. Hold that note. Alright, we got power. Look like a little bear cat or something. I think it's a bear. Let me find the peas. Dang, it's the wrong book. I think it's the wrong book. I'm sorry. Where's the book? Power. Alright, it says the bear is the power of the mind and will to achieve anything. With the strength and courage of a stout heart, every outcome becomes possible. Dreams or even daydreams of powerful creatures, even if they seem frightening on the surface, can convey a hidden intensity or deeper power within the dreamer's mind. When power and self-awareness come together, one can realize one's supreme capability. Throw aside your fears and take what is rightfully yours. Alright then. I just said I didn't want nothing, but I'll take it. Yeah. I don't know, it's like this weird thing with like there's power and like powerlessness. Just admitting defeat, man. Like that's the win. Like there's this Taoist quote thing that I have this little app on my phone. But it was saying something about, I'm just gonna butcher it, but something about when everything's done, nothing is left undone, or some crap. I don't know, it's not crap, but like, I wish I still had it. Anyway, but it's like this thing where like, if there's nothing, sorry, I'm speedy. If there's nothing to be done, then everything's done. So if you just have no expectations, you're free, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but I'm feeling free. I'm going to bed now. So, yeah,